If the fear of criticism, doubt of taking action, and inconsistency in your choices seem to block you in life, here's what you need to know. In a world of constant change and endless distractions, in an era when our attention span and concentration power are drained out of us through quick and mindless interactions over the internet, in a time when being constant and consistent seems to be the exception rather than the rule, it is not wild to observe how many men waste passively their lives. What about you, friend? Are you the kind of man who changes with every impression of the moment? Are you the type that thinks of great ideas but never converts them into actions? Are you so doubtful and unsure of your convictions, deeds and intentions as to let the smallest criticism attack disturb you? If any of these questions raised your heartbeat for a brief second, you might want to hear what I'm about to say. Nothing is so difficult as to remain consistent and faithful to an ideal, and this is precisely the reason why we must encourage stability, why we must habituate ourselves to remain constant in our convictions, and when we are sure we are right, we must willingly decide to fortify ourselves against dishonest criticism and deceptive invasion of thoughts. Remember, friend, that no matter what your path in life is, at each step of the way, outside influences are brought to bear upon you, to make you become distracted and to deviate you from your course. And if these were the only challenges that you would face, it would not matter as much. But together with the outside forces that go against you, there are also those from within. Your own drive and motivation will oscillate between the extremes of being wholeheartedly wired to your commitments and ambitions and being disheartened and overwhelmed by the challenges and hardships of the world. If you are honest with yourself, friend, you can observe many times how you promise one thing with the best intentions, but when the time comes to keep that promise, everything has changed. Your circumstances are different, the people around you are different, even you are unrecognizable, and what your promised duty demands of you seems now so different from what you had foreseen, which will make you hesitate. But remember that real men are those who will fulfill on a rainy day a promise which they have made on a sunny one, and such men are few and far between. I dare you, friend, to refuse to go on casting your heart in all directions, giving it and taking it back randomly. I dare you to refuse to give your word out of the desire to be perceived in a certain way, just to take it back whenever inconveniences disrupt your life. I dare you not to become the man that is so inconsistent and unreliable as to end up later in life looking in a mirror and seeing only a stranger. There is nothing like a dedicated, stubborn and unwavering man, one in whom you can have confidence, one who is always doing the right thing even if no one is watching, a man who is punctual and who can be trusted in dire times. Strive to become such a man. Strive to build the strength of character that can resist deceptive attacks, dishonest insinuations, and above all, thrive in the most disheartening situations, while remaining faithful even to a lost cause if the cause is righteous. Seek to remain humble. Allow your defeats to be only a demonstration of the fact that you were either wrong or ill-prepared, rather than motives to close up the ranks and isolate yourself in a delusion in which the world has wronged you in some way, removing the burden of your actions from your shoulders. I dare you, friend, to have the courage not to engage in the sort of duplicity that we often see around us, deception that displays the inconsistency in many between words and actions, between appearance and reality, falsehood which makes such men according to the needs of the hour sincere or hypocritical, brave or cowardly, honest or corrupt. Dishonesty, treachery, lack of faith in kindness, love, fairness and righteous ideas. This is the disease that seems to consume us, a plague that seems to flourish with the help of the online world, a condition under which no moral force can grow and develop. I challenge you, friend, to be the man that represents a change of course in this dynamic. Become the strong and trustworthy man who has only one principle, one word, one work, one love, a man with a sense of duty. Be faithful to the right and fair ideas and have the strength of character when faced with unstable situations to stand your ground and let the power of truth guide you through the mistakes, doubts and discouragements you will face in life. This is the only way the world will ever change for the better. This is the only way in which you will achieve honest success, create strong relationships, and communities around you that are held together by trust, strength of character, and reciprocity. Will you accept this challenge? Your choice will impact not only you,